Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And this is
Candid at the Movies.
This time we're going to be talking about a series on Hulu called Queenie.
Mm-hmm.
Dee, who does it
So
involve?
it stars a lot of folks, but we'll just talk about the top three. It's Dionne Brown, Tilly Keeper, and Joseph Marcell.
Yeah, you might remember Joseph Marcell as Butler from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The original. Yes.
The original. Yes, the original. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Not the dramatized
The
remake, whatever. Anyway, what did you think about Queenie?
I loved it. It shows a very specific lens of oldest daughter having a traumatic event happen and then doing all of the wrong things to find comfort and ultimately, going to therapy or whatnot, but just the struggles and challenges of trying to find yourself when everything is falling apart, and you have to keep telling everybody that you're fine, it's fine, because as the eldest daughter, and she's also a immigrant, Jamaican
immigrant
in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, in the UK.
It's also a culture clash of, you can't say, there's something wrong with me, or I'm feeling away, or I'm in my emotions. You can't really say that as the eldest daughter because you are the one that's holding everything together. So everything has to be fine.
We don't go to therapy.
We don't go to therapy.
Nothing's wrong with you. You just
need to take a nap.
Take a nap.
Which naps are fine. Naps are fine. But yes.
Naps are great. Take a nap, eat a snack, and that's it.
Amen.
But no, Queenie was dealing with some very traumatic things, dealing with them in some not so decent ways as well.
Not so healthy ways.
Correct. But I think that what happens is, we see this in society, we see this in churches, we see this everywhere, is that people often judge you on the symptoms instead of trying to figure out what the source is for your behavior, And Queenie, I'll just say, like, she was in this very long relationship and just things fizzled out and some things happened to her through her body that was very traumatizing.
And she did not have a way to vocalize how she was feeling. The vocalization that she had was the sentence, "I'm fine." Clearly she was not, but she didn't have the words or the means to be able to communicate with her partner and subsequent people in her life, like what was really happening with her. She just didn't know how, because she was always taught, keep everything together, keep everything in the house, don't let anybody know anything is wrong.
Right. Also, that dichotomy of, well, they're family and they're trying and they should be, that's not necessarily true. They, just because you're family, they say blood is thicker than water, but
is it though?
I have found in my life that many of the people who are closest to me don't share one drop of blood with me.
Family is who you choose to be in it.
Yep, exactly.
Message.
But you're dealing with that. You're also dealing with no spoilers. But I guess I gotta say it, like, when you're so focused on who you don't want to be like, you end up becoming
yes, very much so.
Yeah. It's like
it
like
takes
you put
an
it out in the
intervention
universe,
to right. You put it out in the universe. I refuse to be this person. I refuse to be this person. I refuse to be this person. But because you're not treating the source of the symptoms, you are just replicating the cycle.
Yeah.
The events to get you to the person that you don't want to be may not be the same, but the characteristics are, whether you recognize it or not.
Right. So needless to say, Queenie has a great plot.
Yes,
wonderful
it is
plot.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's heavy, but everybody should watch this.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to go to therapy, whether you think that you are too old to or not. Everybody needs to go to therapy.
Especially after 2020.
Oh my God, yes.
Everybody needs it now. Whether or not you needed it before, but 2020 happened to all of us.
To everybody.
Unless you're 3.
Yeah.
So if you're watching it,
we're still processing the fact that 2025 is in a couple of months, and we really hadn't processed 2019.
Listen, if you're watching this and you're over the age of 3, go seek a therapist that you can get along with, somebody you can speak with.
Someone that you can communicate what's going on with you.
Yeah. That's for anybody above the age of 3 watching this. The cinematography was really good too.
They shot it really well.
Yeah. The actors were great. I would have to say my favorite character was Grandpa.
Grandpa had a breakthrough.
Grandpa had a breakthrough. Yeah. Grandpa, he's the real G of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think people really acknowledge it because you're supposed to focus on these strong black women,
mm-hmm.
right? But you have this father figure
mm-hmm.
who
went through their own traumatic event.
Yeah.
But they actually, and you could tell, they didn't come out, and no spoilers, they didn't come out and actually say it, but it's implied that he has done some of the work.
Yeah.
So he could recognize some of the patterns. Even if he didn't vocalize it, he could recognize it and be able to step out and save some things. And that in and of itself is revolutionary.
He didn't have to yell because he was a man of few words.
Very few words.
And whenever he did speak, though, it was a gentle nudge.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a push. It wasn't a yell.
It was a gentle
nudge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the type of guy that everybody needs in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gently tell you about yourself.
Gently tell you.
Gather you together.
Right. Have you standing there like, did I just get red? I just got red.
Loving filth.
But I feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got red.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yep.
Indeed.
So, D, what would you give the series as a score?
A++. They touch on so many different intersections
Mm-hmm.
that is in society that everybody needs to watch this. It's deep, it's heavy, they go there. It's worth it.
Yeah.
A++.
It's an A++ for me as well. Also because of the same reasons, but also because this is a really, really good show with a black female lead.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And she's not like a black female lead where she falls into like stereotypes.
No, she is definitely not.
Yeah, she is definitely not. So for all of those reasons, I highly recommend that you go and take a look at this. It's on Hulu right now from what I remember. I don't know if it'll get moved at some point, but as of right now, today, September 2nd, 2024, it's on Hulu. I will be watching it again. Mm-hmm. It was so good to me and I wanted more. That's the only thing that upset me is it was over. When it was over, it was over.
I like the way that it ended.
I did too, but I also was like...
You wanted more.
But more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, D, I appreciate you again for coming on and doing this for me. And for us, did you have a good time?
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Y'all please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell.
Ding.
And check out Pop Stars when y'all get a chance.
Yay! Thank you, Pop Stars.
Pop Stars Popcorn. Y'all are awesome. God bless. Take care. And have a fantastic day.
Bye.
Peace.